Hi there. Okay, I am going to be talking with you guys today about the Great Day Protocol. This is a protocol that they've sold it in kind of a cute little set before. I believe there's other markets. This is one of their starter kits, even. I mean, it's been used in a lot of different ways and talked about in a lot of different places. And so I was curious with this Great Day Protocol, which I will go all through everything here in a minute. I was curious where it came from, when was the first time Gary talked about this? Like, what's the story, right? I was really curious, so I went searching, and I found something that Vicki Opfer shared. She's a Royal Crown Diamond with Young Living. She's been around for like almost since the beginning, I think. She said it was about 1995, maybe even late 1994, that Gary Young was teaching a class in Wyoming for his sister. Her name is Nancy Sanderson. And Vicki drove up from Colorado to go to this class. Someone during that class asked him the question about depression. And so he gave this protocol. So she wrote it down. Vicki wrote this protocol down that he verbally gave to somebody at this class and started sharing in every single class that she taught. In fact, if you've been around for a while, you might remember she had something called the heart-centered sharing, which is now called essential sharing and you can get it from LSP, I think, or I don't know, one of those places. Excuse me. But anyhow, she started just sharing about it and talking about it everywhere. And so, oh yeah, so she is the one who said, even in Japan, they even created a basic blend kit that contained just those 4 oil blends. I thought that was so interesting. So that is kind of where it started from. Like it started from, and you guys, it's so funny. My mom, I think, started using oils around that time. And I just kind of laughed at her. I was like, whatever, mom, oils. Oh, little did I know how important they have become to me all these years later. But I just thought that was so interesting, that's kind of how the story got started. Okay, so here, I'm trying to open something in the background here to show you guys so we can get started on the actual class. This is going to be great. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through the oils. So there's 4 of them in this protocol. And the idea is that it's going to help you have a great day. And there's certain places to put them on your body because it's a protocol. And along with that, I'm going to give you some affirmations and some scripture verses to go along with that process, because yes, it's putting oils on your body, which will affect you, but it also is setting your intention for the day, right? Okay. Share my screen. Here we go. Okay. Hold on one second. I got a cough. Had a little cough for a little while, and I don't want to cough in your ear. So hold, please. Ah, yes, good times. Okay, so let me go ahead and open this so it's larger on your screen. This is the Great Day Protocol. It's used to balance your body, to calm your mind, to promote happiness, and to protect you from negative energy. Okay, so it does a lot of good things. All right, so Valor is step 1. So I grabbed my bottle of Valor so I could kind of do it here while we're talking it through. If you have one of the desk references, there's an entire like emotional release area in there that's pretty amazing that I would suggest reading through. And one of the things that Gary talks about is how when you're dealing with your emotions, you should always start with Valor. Any protocol that you're doing that you're trying to affect yourself and your emotions and calm them and balance them, you're supposed to start with Valor. So no surprise, this protocol starts with Valor. So this one, you're supposed to put it on your wrists. So I just tap it on, and then you're just supposed to hold your wrists together for a few seconds. And so the affirmation, and this is a Louise Hay affirmation, I believe. I am grounded, stable, and balanced. I am full of courage and confidence. And then a scripture verse that you can say while you're doing this as well is Deuteronomy 31:6. I am strong and courageous. It is the Lord my God who goes with me. He will not leave me or forsake me. Okay. I always got to take a sniff. It smells so good. So that is Valor. How do I move forward? There we go. Okay, step 2 is Harmony. And I've seen people do Joy next. I've seen people do Harmony next. That's kind of up to you. I'll do Harmony. Sorry, let me move my little notes up here so I say the right affirmations. Okay, so Harmony is, you're supposed to put it on your solar plexus. Okay, so right below your diaphragm. I don't even know if you can see it on here, but that's probably okay. So put it in my hands, and then I just go ahead and put it on my solar plexus. Okay. Again, it smells so good. And while you're doing this, the affirmation is, I am in harmony with the flow of life. I have unconditional love for those around me. And the scripture is Colossians 3:13. And above all these, I put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. Oh, I love that so much. That's a great scripture. Okay, so let's do Joy next. Here we go. All right, Joy. Drop it in your left palm, rub your palms together, and place your hand over your heart. Okay. Joy can be kind of strong, but it's quite nice. Okay. Put it over my heart. And the affirmation is, I'm full of optimism. My heart is joyful. And the scripture is my life verse, Nehemiah 8:10. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Okay. That's wonderful. And by now you're going to start feeling pretty happy because that's a lot of awesome oils. All right. And then finally, we have White Angelica. Okay. So this one says, put it on your left palm again, rub your palms together, brush your hands from crown of your head all the way down to your body, kind of like you're applying a shield. Okay. I like to put oils in my hair too, by the way. It's a great diffuser, but rubbing it all down, all over me. And your affirmation is, I am safe and protected. I interact with those around me appropriately. I take in all of the good and none of the bad. And the scripture verse is Ephesians 6:10-11. I am strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. I put on the full armor of God. Oh, just love that so much. And actually, I will put this graphic wherever I post this video. I will put this graphic because it has all of those affirmations on it, as well as the directions on, where to put the oils. Which is quite handy. So this would be really easy to have on your phone, throw in a note, whatever. And then when you're doing the protocol, just go ahead and use some of these thoughts because it'll help get your mind in the right place too for the day that's ahead of you. Okay, so life can be hard. Unfortunately, there's a lot of things that can be stressful and can really pull us around in a day, in a week, all of that. So besides the Great Day Protocol, which we just covered, I wanted to highlight a few other things that are great ways to help you have a great day. Okay, so one thing I love to do is I love to have a bath. It's very calming to my nervous system, but I don't just take a bath, I incorporate oils. So this is a great recipe, including bath salts and Stress Away. Well, I've done Stress Away. It's actually with eucalyptus and spearmint. I just looked at it. I saw Stress Relief and I was like, this is a Stress Away bath. Stress Away bath's pretty good. Actually, the bath bombs that Young Living sells, the Stress Away kind, I love those. I definitely use those at the end of a hard day. But here's a cute graphic with a great recipe. Again, that will be all included wherever I post this video. Calming bath salts. Okay, so here's another great recipe that involves frankincense, tea tree, lavender, using quick oats, Epsom salts, baking soda. Wonderful recipe. Oh, here's my Stress Away. Stress Away is a great one for when you're feeling overwhelmed. It really does help lower the shoulder. My massage therapist sometimes says, Jamie, these are not earrings, they're shoulders, so drop them down. So Stress Away and frankincense. Those are probably my two that help drop my shoulders, so that I can not feel quite so overwhelmed. It just physically just, wow, it's a really nice feeling. So diffusing or applying, wonderful. Peace and calming, if you're feeling afraid or nervous, is wonderful. This is actually the oil that helped my son sleep through the night for the first time when he was 4.5 years old. And it has been our go-to when people are just having really rough days. So I cannot say enough good about the oil peace and calming, and that it really does bring about peace and calming. It's amazing. Citrus Fresh is great for if you're feeling sad or upset. It's also a really great focus blend, which is kind of weird. It like really just gets your calms your mind, which is what you need for focus, but it's also kind of what you need to move through some of these hard emotions too. Love me some Citrus Fresh. That's actually one I love to put in my hair so that I just smell delicious everywhere I go. Northern Lights Black Spruce. My husband carries this in his pocket all the time. And it's for feelings of unworthiness when it comes to emotions. And it's just really invigorating and really uplifting. So love. And sometimes we call it NLBS because that's a lot of things to type out, Northern Lights Black Spruce. So you'll see that a lot in little posts and stuff in our groups. Okay, hope. Start feeling stuck in life, grab that bottle of hope. Sometimes to get unstuck, you got to look to the future. And I feel like that's what hope is a lot of times, is looking ahead and getting hopeful for what's to come, right? So if you're feeling stuck, grab that bottle of hope, okay? Envision is great if you're having kind of an emotional block. It stimulates feelings of creativity, resourcefulness, a renewed faith in the future, like all of that kind of stuff. So envision is wonderful as well. And then here are some diffuser recipes for all sorts of different emotions. Highly recommend, take a quick screenshot and get to diffusing. You know what would be a really great thing is look at all the oils on this list, gather them all up, put them by your diffuser, print this little recipe off, and just work your way through all of these as you need them. Yeah, some great oils there. I've done a class on the feelings kit before, but I'm just going to quickly highlight that we have an entire kit dedicated to feelings. Okay, I have done a class on it that you would definitely want to watch if this is something you're interested in. But here's all of the oils that are included in that kit as well. So amazing, some amazing stuff there. I think that's the end. So I just want to encourage you that you can use these oils for so many things, including helping yourself have a great day. No matter what emotion you're dealing with, there's an oil to grab that you can create scent memory with, an oil that can just help you connect your thoughts to the physical and your emotions to what's really going, like taking something and physically doing it and putting it on. There's just so much power in that. And then you have that beautiful aroma with you the rest of the day that just kind of calms your spirit and helps you move forward through your day. So I highly recommend these 4. And then of course I gave you a slew of other great options as well. So I'd love to know what some of your favorite oils are that you use for emotions. Like I said, they didn't mention I didn't mention this in any of the slides, but frankincense is another huge one for me. That one for me, when I'm feeling really anxious, I drop it on the crown of my head. I put it on my chest and I scent tint, which is this, right? And I really, really breathe it in. And that does wonders for me when I'm in those high anxiety moments. So I definitely want to include that tidbit since that's what my go-to. So, all right, you guys, mwah, be blessed. I hope this class was helpful for you. And like I said, I'll include some of these graphics when this gets posted. Okay,